I'm Ian.
And our game is Suddenly Bears! Bears Battle Beyond 4th edition, 100 Acres of Pain! Bigler! So what is Suddenly Bears? It's a co-op adventure for PC. It's inspired by tabletop Dungeons and Dragons, where you have DM telling a story and then players playing it, so you have dynamic world building, fantasy combat, and Zelda puzzle dungeons, and of course, bears.
So one player acts as the dungeon master, and they're able to add entities and objects to a set of predefined rooms to make the dungeon. They can create puzzles by linking together the entities using a trigger system, and they're there to create puzzles and reward or hinder the players in certain ways. And of course, we can add bears.
The other players will be exploring the dungeon, solving the puzzles set up by the dungeon master, and fighting vicious enemies along the way, such as bears.
So here we have a video that showcases the dungeon master and players interacting with players, progressing through a dungeon that the dungeon master, well, it's actually a pre-built dungeon, but the dungeon master can influence it. So it's a very simple puzzle. All they have to do is put a box on a button and it opens the door. They got it pretty easy. Here you can see this lantern floating around. It's actually the dungeon master dragging it around. This puzzle is a little more challenging. They have to get this box on top of a button right here, but they can't throw it quite high enough, so the dungeon master actually moves the button lower so that they can more easily place the box on the button. Then they go in this room, and the dungeon master traps them in there so that they can spawn some bears on the outside for them when they come back. And they get a sword so they can fight off the bears. And they do pretty easily because our bears are pretty weak. Oh yeah, I wonder what could be in here.
It's a trap.
Oh, it's a bear! Oh geez, that should have been gold, but no, it was a bear. Most of these puzzles in this level we've made have to do with fighting enemies. In this case, they have to kill enemies to progress to the next room. And here is actually a boss battle. So it's a bigger ogre that they had to fight. But he's pretty easy to kill. They kill him pretty quick. And then, this is a treasure room, right? You'd call it a treasure room.
It's a trap.
It's not a trap. It's not a trap. It's not, look, it's gold. Oh, okay, the dungeon master might have spawned a few ogres, so. Yeah. And then killed the players.
So for the art style, we want it to be simple, and the models will be low poly and reminiscent of classic figurines like in tabletop RPGs.
Suddenly Bears will be developed using Unity, and we'll do our 3D modeling in Blender, and our sound files and audio editing will be in Audacity.
So our team has a variety of skills between programming and art, but we'll have a number of assets we need. So we're looking for 3D artists, vector artists, audio designers, and of course anyone with Unity experience is on both.
The MVP for Suddenly Bears will include a graphical user interface for the Dungeon Master, basic set of objects such as weapons and items that they can place in dungeons, and pre-built dungeons that the players can explore and interact with, and multiplayer, all of which have been included in our MVP. Yeah.
So our stretch goals for Suddenly Bears are more puzzle types, more entities, pre-planned campaigns, user-created content, speech recognition, and built-in voice chat.
Bears. Bears. Bears.